Freedom of speech is a fundamental human right. It allows individuals to express their thoughts and beliefs freely without fear of censorship or punishment. This freedom encompasses various forms of expression, including spoken words, written text, art, music, and even symbolic acts like protests. It is a cornerstone of democratic societies, enabling open dialogue, the exchange of ideas, and the holding of power to account. However, it's important to note that freedom of speech, like most rights, is not absolute. There are limits to this freedom designed to protect other fundamental rights and prevent harm to individuals and society. Determining these limits is a complex and ongoing challenge for democracies worldwide. The balance between protecting free speech and preventing its misuse is delicate and requires careful consideration. Free speech is essential for a thriving and democratic society. It allows for the open exchange of ideas, fostering intellectual growth and progress. When individuals are free to express their thoughts and opinions without fear of reprisal, it allows for a marketplace of ideas where different perspectives can be shared and debated. This process of open dialogue is crucial for innovation, critical thinking, and the advancement of knowledge. Moreover, freedom of speech plays a vital role in holding those in power accountable. A free press and the ability for citizens to criticize their government without fear of censorship are essential for a transparent and democratic society. Without the freedom to express dissent, governments can become tyrannical and abuses of power can go unchecked. Furthermore, free speech is intrinsically linked to individual autonomy and self-expression. The ability to express oneself freely is fundamental to human dignity and allows individuals to fully participate in society. It enables people to share their unique perspectives, contribute to public discourse, and shape the world around them. While freedom of speech is a fundamental right, it is not without limitations. There are situations where the exercise of free speech can infringe on the rights of others or pose a threat to public order and safety. In such cases, it becomes necessary to draw a line between protected speech and speech that can be justifiably restricted. One of the key challenges in defining these limits is balancing competing interests. On the one hand, there is the interest in protecting free speech and ensuring that individuals can express themselves without undue censorship. On the other hand, there is the need to protect other fundamental rights, such as the right to safety, security, and a fair trial. Determining where to draw the line requires careful consideration of the potential harm that certain types of speech can cause. For example, speech that incites violence or hatred towards others can create a hostile environment and lead to real-world harm. Similarly, speech that is false and defamatory can damage reputations and undermine trust in individuals and institutions. One of the most widely recognized limitations on free speech is the prohibition against incitement to violence. This limitation is based on the principle that speech that is intended to incite imminent lawless action and is likely to do so poses a clear and present danger to public safety. The clear and present danger test, established in the landmark U.S. Supreme Court case Schenck v. United States, 1919, provides a framework for determining when speech crosses the line into incitement. This test requires that the speech in question presents a clear and imminent threat of violence or illegal action, and that it is likely to produce such action. The rationale behind this limitation is that the government has a compelling interest in preventing violence and maintaining public order. When speech is used to incite others to engage in violence, it goes beyond mere expression and becomes a direct threat to the safety and security of individuals and society as a whole.